Roblox. You know it, the free gaming platform thing that has a ton of games on it. Yeah, that one. It doesn't really have the best reputation, and to be honest, I completely understand that. But there are some pretty good games on there. There are also a lot of bad ones. And those are what we're going to be playing today. Oh boy, isn't that exciting! Paraphobia, I think that's how you say that, is a backrooms game, although looking at it, it doesn't really seem that way. Paraphobia is the fear of infinity, which I guess makes sense for the backrooms, even though it's not really the main fear factor for the backrooms, so who am I to judge? The game opens with a pretty accurate depiction of the original backrooms video by Kane Pixels, despite that none of the mouth move on the characters, and before you know it, we trip on a pebble or something and wow. I can't believe I'm in the back rooms. Look at all this stuff. The walls, the lights, whatever this is. It's amazing. This is pretty boring. Seriously, I got past the first level without encountering a single entity. I don't know if this was just bad RNG or the developers just didn't have the energy to put an entity there, so I guess it's on to the pool rooms. And boy, do I hate the pool rooms. All you have to do is find 6 valves for this door thing to open, while Mr. Krupp's 2-pie hunts you down. Finding the first 5 valves was relatively easy, at least for me, but for the life of me, I could not find the last valve anywhere, so this level mostly consisted of me running around like an idiot trying to find the last one. I'm not joking when I say that this took me 20 minutes. 20 minutes, I might add, of me not making any progress at all. Not to mention that I kept getting flashbanged by whoever these losers are, and that whenever I ran out of stamina, it looked like a black hole was summoned to suck out all the light. So, yeah, I eventually just gave up. This game wasn't bad, it just wasn't fun or scary at all. Like, honestly, the only thing that scared me through my whole playthrough was this freaking light. Creepy guy riding here. Looking at this game, I don't really know what's happening. Looking at this, you'd think they were trying to trigger the fear of the Easter Bunny from some people's childhoods, but I don't know, it's just not doing it for me. The game opens with this extremely boring cutscene with unskippable dialogue and the slowest moving text I've ever seen. That's all I need to say. The player is supposed to be this goofy-looking loser of your choosing, of course, which brings me to the question. Why do you even pick your character if you only see them in this cutscene for like 3 seconds? And not to mention the fact that you can pay for one of the characters, which means you presumably only see them for 3 seconds. And no, you can't look down to see your body in this game because it's not there. Okay, calm down. The game hasn't even started yet. Apparently, our mom and dad, like, want to eat or something, so they just send us over to this Easter egg hunt with a total of like 2 other kids and this overweight 40-year-old just as a rabbit. And I gotta say, man, just looking at this guy, you can tell he's obviously the main antagonist of the game, considering that he's literally the first thing you see when you click on it. Anyways, the egg hunt begins, and the 2 other kids do literally nothing. They kind of just stand there, with this guy literally standing in front of an egg and not giving a crap about it. One of them say the rabbit looks like a serial killer, we collect all the eggs, etc., and we finally get to get the special prize! It's a golden egg. Yeah. Then he stabs us in the arm, and we wake up in his creepy white van that you could obviously see parked right next to him. He then locks us into a prison, and then we escape. Now my question is, why would the evil Easter Bunny guy leave a bolt cutter in this drawer? He obviously knew that he's going to trap a child in here, so why put this in here? Anyways, after we escape the prison, we are told by this kid to find a key for him. We solve the easiest puzzle in the world, and we're finally out of the prison room. Now this part of the game is really annoying. You have to walk around this weird elaborate house thing to find keys or something, and you get to watch this insanely slow animation every time you go through a door. Fun! And not only that, but there are pay-to-win items everywhere in the game, so it's pretty obvious that this game is just mostly a cash grab. Anyways, I honestly didn't know what I was doing. I thought I had to find a key to set the kid free, but then I found a gear that went to the top floor, so then I thought I had to find the gears, but then when I went to the basement, it said I had to find 3 magical books, and this is where the game lost me. Also, throughout the game, you find these little notes that tell you about the lore, and as far as I know, the evil rabbit man, very original by the way, is trying to make corpses come back to life and cause some sort of zombie apocalypse. This game is so confusing, I'm better off reading the instructions to Twilight Imperium. Also, the bunny guy started trying to murder me only after I found these 2 sisters, which took me a while, by the way, to find them. which means I spend like half an hour aimlessly wandering around without a threat, which makes the game a lot less fun and boring. And bro, this guy is so hard to avoid. At one point, I was trying to get into a room, but he was right behind me, and once I made it there, he came into the room as well, and I couldn't avoid him, so I just died. This happened twice, by the way. I'm done with this game. Like last time, I kind of just gave up on this one, mostly because it was really annoying to play, and I just got bored. Which is not good for a video game, if that isn't obvious. Oh boy, obbies. You know, the most milked game on Roblox. Thing that 3-year-olds on their iPads play. Yep, this is one of them. I mean, the first thing you see when you join the game is a pay-to-win thing to troll your friends. Oh boy, I see where this is going. I don't have much to say about this one, except the fact that the only reason me and my friend, his name is Shadow, @Shadow, go subscribe to him by the way, had fun was because of my terrible internet connection, which I don't think is qualified by the developers. So, it's just a cash grab, pay to win, not fun hobby. Nothing special. The thing about robots is that it barely makes any sense. I mean, when I joined in, I saw like 5 different arrows pointing me in different directions, so I assumed I had to go to each one of them. But then I only had to go to one, so I don't know what was going on there. Then I got this tutorial on how to summon a robot and inject the virus into it, which ultimately led it to murdering me. Then I respawned and I kind of just walked around for a few minutes and didn't do anything. There were all these other different locations which I could teleport to, paying some kind of in-game currency, even though it takes a total of 3 seconds to walk over to one of them. So all in all, not a very fun game, and I enjoyed myself for the first like 3 minutes. Man, we're really blasting through these, aren't we? Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. But before I continue the video, make sure to like and subscribe to the video. So now we're gonna go back to the video and look at this, all of the bunnies. Look at all of them, they're so cool. I love the bunnies. Let me just grab one, and wow, it's just so adorable. I love this game. Now I'm gonna take this poor innocent bunny. I swear to God, these stupid losers. Can you stop? Holy. Just let me in. And I'm sorry, guys. I actually love this game. I'm terribly sorry for the outbreak. But now, anyways, let's just take this poor innocent animal over here, and let's kill him. Life was useless. Oh, come on, man. I thought I could kill him. This game isn't bad, it's just strange. First of all, you can't even leave the game, so you have to Alt F4 Roblox to escape. Leave the game. And boy, just looking at this menu, I can tell we're in for a good time. I don't want to play this game anymore. This game functions like the first FNAF game, with the only difference being that there are 5 cameras instead of 9, and everything is freaking terrifying. I mean, look at Chica. Just look at her! For most of the game, I kept my door shut in fear, but that didn't stop me from crapping my pants every 5 seconds. Also, for some reason, Freddy never came to the door. Maybe he was just hiding in the shadows, waiting for my ultimate demise, or he just doesn't go to your door on the first night. I don't know. The only thing not scary about this game is the jump scares. Sure, it startled me for the first time. I don't want to play the game. That was instant. But all the other times it was just annoying. Also, apparently this game is based off a YouTube video called FNAF Weird Mobile Port, which is honestly more terrifying than the game. You should go check it out. It was interesting. This game feels like a fever dream. First of all, when the game is loading, it literally tells you that paying money makes the game more fun. So it looks like we've got another cash grab. Enter my roleplay name. Oh boy, Stev. Now I can hide my identity from everyone. In this game, you sit at a desk, or at least I think you do, and you just spam random sound effects and memes with P. P being the in-game currency, of course, to try and piss off the teacher, which is funny! Hey, why aren't you laughing? You also occasionally have to do your homework or something, which by the way is mind-numbingly easy, but for some reason I got this completely wrong, so I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid. You know how this game is called the presentation experience? That's the least interesting thing in this game. You either answer the teacher's questions or just say me, and boom, you're forced to talk about some random topic. Thing is, everyone is so focused on spamming Italian brain rot that they barely even pay attention to what you're saying. And I know that's true because sometimes I didn't even realize that someone was presenting. Is sleep. Okay. Amazing, amazing story. Wakes up cutely at bracket. Alright. Oh no, I have to go to school. Oh boy. This is exciting. No, please, no bully. Wow. This sure is school. OMG it Shrek. Haha, he's so fat and stinky. Dies. Dying beats up kill. Okay, he just killed Shrek. Cool. What happened? OMG. In hospital because you got dying. So yeah, he literally just extremely injured Shrek. Okay, I watch real ASMR Huggy Wuggy Among Us. What is... Okay, there's nothing on there. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Die. Yeah, he's dead. Yep. Today we gather for the Shrek dead ceremony. As you can see, he died because he got punched in the face at school, and now he's dead. Oh, go away. What are you doing here? Anyways, now he is dead, and we are all very sad. And we are all very sad that he died in the... Goodbye, Shrek. We'll miss you. Okay, never mind, we're still here. Me finally home, so good here. So nobody's just gonna talk about how Shrek just came back to life. Wakes up cutely. I need to get revenge on both. Oh boy! Shrek is strapped. Wait, why do you have a shotgun? Yes, it is me, and I am holding it with my forearm. OMG, you kill bully, I be your girl. Hey, what happened to Fiona, Shrek? Who's this? What happened to Fiona? Sleep, I need to check his computer. Oh, okay. This is going... I can't believe he cheat. I'm gonna kill him. Sleep. Oh no, it's a blank screen. I can't believe he would do this. Pushes. Pushes where? I don't see Shrek. Did you push him into the back room? What? I don't think he's supposed to be here. Well, bye, Shrek. Hi, yes, I did because I'm not Shrek. Wait, what? Oh my god. Is that actually Lewis the whole time? Please help me, I got trapped while I sleep. Well, no, I'm not. See you later. Oh my god, it's Peter Griffin. I'm here to save you, Shrek. This is crazy. We escaped. Now I will explain what happened. Okay, hey, Lewis trapped you and killed your girl. OMG, what? No. This is so sad and tragic. This homeless guy just got murdered by a ladder. Hey, remember this was about, like, Shrek going to school? And, you know, Shrek going to school and, like, getting bullied. Picks up a gun. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Let's go. Shoots, and he's dead. And definitely were aiming. Totally weren't like gonna shoot this way. Definitely shot forward, but who cares? Thanks, Peter, for all you did. Now I have a family, no problem. Oh, okay. For a second, I actually thought he did have a family with Peter. Wow, this truly changed my life. I'm now realizing there's no point anymore, and that everything is about Shrek. Shrek is love, and Shrek is life. This is for you, Shrek. Italian Brainrot is not very funny. It was funny for the first few weeks of it existing, but now it's just getting old. And now there's lore and stuff like that, which is so inconsistent it kills me. Why am I saying this? I don't know, I just like talking. Five Nights at Toon Toons is literally just FNAF 1 but with Italian Brainrot instead. It's literally the same exact pizzeria, but with some AI-generated Italian Brainrot posters sprinkled in. Did I mention how much AI is in this game? Look, he's not even holding the bat correctly. This game is so bad. Right when you join in, you get a pop-up saying to add the game to your favorites. And then when you join a game, which you have to play with other people, by the way, you get another pop-up by some sort of Game Pass. I ended up having to play with the game with this guy, who kept closing the doors over and over, even though we were perfectly fine, which almost caused us to run out of power on the first night, but luckily I didn't have to deal with him for the second night. This game also just uses the FNAF 1 calls too, and I'm starting to wonder if this is just a reskin of another FNAF game. The mechanics of this game are really broken too, because I really just had to walk back and forth between each door without using the lights, and just check to see if there are any mingling little numbskulls plotting my demise in the hallways. Yep, just a cash grab. Not fun game. Are you sensing the theme here? Doors is easily my favorite Roblox horror game. It's creative, it has a fun gameplay loop, cool entities, and it even has some decent lore as far as I'm concerned. And with how popular Doors is, you know people are gonna milk it dry. Doors but bad but better. Do I really need to explain myself? This game looks like it was made with a blindfold in Roblox Studio, and I'm pretty sure all the sound effects are just the creator screaming into his mic. This game was inspired by the original Doors but bad game, and apparently it's supposed to be better, which is a lie. Every single room is the same, and the closets don't even have any handles. Rush looks like he was drawn in MS Paint. Seek is whoever this guy is, and Figure is this. I have no words. I couldn't even get past Figure, because the code didn't make any sense. Each letter equals a number apparently, but then the code just looks like this, so I don't know what's going on here. And finally, I'm free. Those are some bad Roblox games I found. They're mostly not fun, poorly made, and obvious cash grabs. Does that make Roblox a bad gaming platform? Kind of. But like I said, there are some great games on there, and even though these games were bad, I'm sure you'll have fun with them like I did. Thank you for watching me rant, and subscribe or else I'll send the Italian Mafia to your house.